Hi everybody, Susan here with Pumpkin Hill Stampers. I have a Stampin' Show and Tell for you today. We're going to be using the Painted Season stamp set, along with the Painted Season Designer Series paper, and the Country Floral Dynamic Embossing Folder. Now all of these are celebration items, which ends at the end of March. So if you want to get them before they're discontinued, you need to put an order in. So with a $150 order, you would be able to get all of these items, the paper, the set, and the folder. And you would also qualify for Stampin' Rewards because you have a $150 order. So you could really be a winner with some extra freebies if you want to put that order in. Remember, my host code is down below in my comments section, or there's a link to my host code because it changes. And shopping online with me would be greatly appreciated. So if you can do that, that would be fabulous. Alright, let's go ahead and make this card. So I'm going to call this a window card, and you'll see why in just a minute. So here is my kit. Now this is Mango Melody. This is a new color. It's not one I've used much, but it coordinates with the paper. So that tied in. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get out our Big Shot, and we're going to make the face of our card. So I'm taking my full card, bring in my Big Shot, and the first thing we want to do is we want to cut out that center window. So I'm going to use the new rectangular stitched framelits. Okay, they'll be found in our spring catalog. Okay, so there's my center. Now I'm just going to put my plate over the top so I can make that cut. Nice and easy. Run that through your Big Shot. Get that die cut. Okay, so I should be able to just pop that right out of my framelit. Okay, so I can use that on a different project. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my embossing folder. Now this is a dynamic folder, so it's extra thick. So we only need to use one plate when we run it through our Big Shot. I'm opening up my base here, and I'm going to line this up with the end of the folder. Okay, normally now I tell you to line it up with your line on the folder, but we want it embossed all the way to the top. So I'm picking it all the way out. Now I'm not going to fold that over because I'll end up with a big crease, but I do want it right at the end, so I'm just kind of using that to help me get it right at the end. So I'm going to put that down, and I'm going to put my plate on top and run this through. And now the front of my card should be nicely embossed for me. See that? So I've got that embossing all the way around my window opening. Okay, so that part is done and was pretty easy, right? Alright, so now we're going to put in the Designer Series paper. So I've cut mine bigger than my window. See that? It's going to go right like that. So I'm just going to add snail. Actually, I'm going to add the snail here. The reason I'm adding it here is because I'm going to press that DSP to this open window. But if I put it on here, I might get it where it's going to overlap into the opening, and I don't want that to happen. So I put my snail in there, and now I'm just going to put this over the window and adhere that down. See? And then I want to cover this up. You could leave it just like this, right? But sometimes it doesn't adhere great. So I'm going to cover this up with another piece just on the inside. So add some adhesive. And I'm just going to make that sealed up on the inside. Okay, so there is our card base, and it's beautiful just the way it is now, right? But we're going to do more. Alright, I am going to line the inside of my card. So let's just put this on the inside. There we go. Okay, now I have a piece of thick Whisper White here, and I'm going to stamp some of these elements from the stamp set. So I've got Call Me Clover, and I'm going to do 2 of these leaves, and then I'm going to use Poppy Parade, and I'm going to do the fern. Now, first card I did with the fern, I used Poppy Parade, and it's just stuck with me, so there we go again, Poppy Parade. And then I'm going to use Mango Melody, because that ties right in with our paper and our card base. And I need to stamp off 1 flower, right? And then if you buy the coordinating framelits, which is an item for sale, then you can just use your framelits and go back to your Big Shot and die cut these out. And I've done that just to save a little time, so I've got my 2 Call Me Clovers and my Poppy Parade and my Mango Melody flower. Okay, so what else do we need to do? We need to make our tag. So I'm going to stamp it in the Mango Melody right in the center, and then I'm going to use my 2 1/4 inch punch to punch that out. And then I do one more thing to the label. I've been doing this lately too. I've been taking it and I'm just rolling it in my ink pad, right? Just to give the edge a little bit of coloring. Okay, then I don't have to cut another piece to layer it. I can just add the ink there and get that effect. Okay, so let's add our sentiment. Let's put that up on a couple of pop dots. Dimensionals, I should say. Which way do you say it? Pop dots or dimensionals? It's kind of like soda or pop, right? We all have our own way of describing things. So I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to use glue dots. Start with my green. And I'm just going to add those on here. Okay, just kind of want to create a fun card. Then I've got my red. I'm just going to add that. I'll put there this time. And then I think I'll put this one on a pop dot just because it's going to be kind of on the top of all of it. So we'll let that have some dimension, and I'm just going to put that there. Okay, now I know, got to do my envelope. I didn't forget. So I'm going to add the flower image again here to my envelope, and you know what? You could even add that inside your card. So go ahead and do some stamping on the inside too if you like. Tie it all in together. I don't know if I did, oh, see, I did do it there too. Alright guys, so there is our show and tell. Now, it wasn't maybe super simple, but it wasn't that hard either, was it? So go ahead and play with your new stuff, or if you haven't gotten this yet, get it before celebration ends at the end of March. Again, if you want to shop with me online, that would be fantastic. I'd appreciate your support. Use the host code and you're entered into my end of the month drawing. And happy stamping, everybody. Hop on over to the website, pumpkinhillstampers.com, check out the blog post, and don't forget to subscribe to all my blog posts because I'm sharing a lot more over there than I am here on YouTube, so don't miss anything. Alright everybody, have a great day. Bye-bye.